see what we got here. Can you hear me at all on the microphone now? It says that we should be good on the Yeti. So can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? It says video. Yes, it says video, but no sound. Can anybody hear me yet? Is my sound coming through? Can anybody hear me other than that? It says it has no sound, which is weird. Looks like I've got sound. Yes. Katie said she has sound now, so I'm coming through. Sorry about that. I don't really know half the time what's going on. We get like this lag in the internet, and we have a whole bunch of trouble. And of course, I don't know if everybody's out doing it, but there's been a lot of freaky stuff happening on the way. So we've been out doing a whole stuff. What's up, Dan? How you doing, Heidi? Wow, look who's everybody's here. That's cool. Yay, what's up, Dan? What's going on? Father, I like that. That's interesting. Anyhow, what I was going to say was we've been doing. Joseph, what's up, buddy? Finally back, and I know you're going to think I'm bullshitting, but I need to get a hold of you. I saw that you sent me a message, and it's been one thing after another. We were in St. Augustine. We were working with a film crew. Needless to say, that was a super duper trip. I had a really good time doing that. I saw a lot of really cool shit. We need to talk about that for sure. And there's been a couple catastrophes. There was a few things that happened that really tried to slow us down for what we have going on this week. So I don't know. It was one of those crazy things. So I hear that there's going to be some other cool events happening throughout Florida. I guess over in Sarasota, they're having Harvest Fest on Saturday. It looks pretty good. Yeah, as you all know that I'm there during the day. I won't be this Saturday, but I know Dan, he's here. He does. And then he has a good time over there, and they're supposed to be putting on a really good thing. So that's a good thing to check out. I was also even the zoo Friday and Saturday nights in Tampa still until 10 o'clock up, for a couple nights a week up till Halloween. So that's kind of neat. And then the Howl of Scream was going on at SeaWorld and in both Busch Gardens. We were looking into doing that as well. Thank you, Heidi. I appreciate that. Everybody was kind of running around last week. We were so busy. We dropped the ball. We went to St. Augustine and it was wide open, man. It was a really cool house. My sister got us into. We stayed in that one. It was really freaky, 3-story old original house built in I think she said 1889 or 1899. So the floors in there and the way it was done was just absolutely insane. What are you going on here? I know. I really need to get dressed up, John. I'm really, really, really needing to get dressed up. Some of you see me as this anyways. It's my alter ego, and it's one of the best. I'm being mild because we're in such a state of you have to be careful what you say and you can't get away with. But yeah, I'm going to start doing live shows like this. I'll probably do them once a month and just rip on everything we want to rip on, and you guys can send me rants and we'll just have a good time. But other than that, yes, St. Augustine was awesome. John, I also want to say that I really enjoyed those pictures you sent me. There was some really, 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 really cool shit. You probably got to see up there, and one of his relatives, I think you told me, correct me if I'm wrong, John, but one of your relatives were hung in the Salem witch trials. It was crazy, that picture you sent me. So that was like really, really cool. I was like really into that, dude. That was awesome. Like I said, man, just trying to like catch up everybody this week. There was just so much going on. For those of you that know me, my personal or see my personal page, you know that Jimmy and I took some alligators, some as in 30 in a horse trailer. We were really good. We were meeting Flavio and his son, and we were going up to South Dakota at the Reptile Gardens. Wonderful place. If you ever get to go there, it's badass. Let me stop here for a minute. John Brickle, 17th generation great-grandmother. Wow, John, that's awesome. It's neat to be able to take a picture of a stone like that. That's just super cool. So back up to that story, as we were going up there, and it was great. And we're getting into South Dakota, like right into the border. And Flavio calls us and he says, it's snowing. Now, mind you, Jimmy and I are like, snowing, great. We have an open, it's a trailer with a roof, but it's open side. And we have 30 alligators that are 6 to 8 feet. By the time we got into Rapid City, Katie's mother had called a couple times and said, hey, guys, there's a few cars off the road. It's really getting nasty. Be careful. But we got there, and I wasn't going to ruin my good shoes. So me and Flavio, we're in flip-flops in the snow. It was weird. You can't even feel your feet. It's no place to be clowning around, But we got those unloaded, and we did all that, and we got everything done. But it was neat to see the snow on the alligators. And once we got them into the heated room, and I say heated, like 80 degrees, 78 to 80 degrees at the most. But coming out of a snowstorm into that is like walking out of an air conditioning house in Florida right out to your pool deck. It's like you get smacked in the face with all this heat and all that kind of shit. But there was snow all over them, and we got there as quick as we could. And, bro, I got to tell you, it was crazy seeing those alligators come to so quick from being under like that. Now, had that been another species of crocodilian, we might not have been so lucky. But thank God alligators are one of the most durable water lizards on the planet. I can tell you that. It's like super nutso. Super nutso. All right, John said, it's why I'm okay being on the outside and being hung. That's why I'm not okay being on the outside. Wow, yeah. No, that's not good. That's not good. Man, we got some cool stuff going on. There's a lot of people coming in here. I appreciate that, man. It's cool to see everybody. Hopefully, when we get, wow, I'm sure there's even people on here that don't even like me that are watching right now. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because I see a lot of numbers and I don't see, some stuff's kind of blank, but I see the numbers. That's really crazy. That's okay. People just want to hear what you're doing or what you're saying. They're waiting for me to say something so they can screenshot it and send it in and go, look, let's get this guy off the ground, whatever. But whatever. It is what it is. We can do it. There was a whole lot going on and that happened this week in events. I'm not even going to get into. But while we were in St. Augustine, it was absolutely phantasma. What a great city. For those of you that follow the Den of Dermisted on Instagram, that's David's company. So he took some really beautiful skulls over there to have him do some skulls for us. One of the oldest Cuban crocodiles that have been in the country and a really huge American crocodile head. So he's going to be doing those for the Reptile Garden Zoo and getting them back up there. So I got to hang out with David for a little bit, which was killer because David Kledzik's he's pretty rad. I hope he's on here. He's probably not, but I hope he is. But maybe he's learned. No, he said he didn't like YouTube, but I don't know. Maybe he's on Facebook. I'm not sure. I'll find him if he's here. Maybe, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I don't know. I'm being mild, folks. Had this been a different situation and I had another person on here with me and another facetious, malicious person in my life on here with me, I probably would be talking a lot more shit, but we want to keep it kind of mellow, I guess. I gotta keep it to myself. I'm trying. Let's see if let's see here. No, I'm looking to see if we got any texts from anybody else. It's funny because I have to look at my phone and it doesn't recognize me when I'm in my, when I'm being me. Anyways, so I want to see what we got. We got a lot of people out there doing some stuff. So let's see what's up here. What do we got here? Copy this and more. We're going to send this to you. And this will be good. See if I can get this guy up and running. Boof. We'll see what's up. I'm just checking, guys. Just checking. I also want to see, man, this is just cool. I just love seeing everybody here. This is awesome. Any questions? What do we got going on? So Halloween's on a Sunday. What are we doing Sunday? We got people coming here. I'm sure. I always get a huge crowd. I always have a lot of fun with that too. It's Halloween night, but it sucks. It's on a Sunday. I mean, a Sunday, man. It's just annoying to me. A Sunday? Why does Halloween have to be on a Sunday? God. Yeah, we're doing this here. Boy, look at that, huh? It's going to lag. Looks like it's going to lag on me a little bit. That's okay. That's okay. Looks like it wants to lag a little. Just give it some time. If I'm glitching or anything, guys, I'm really sorry. I see a little lag in some of the stuff. And I don't know if it's because everybody is on Wi-Fi Sunday at this time. I mean, what if I change it? What does anybody think about me changing it? Monday should be a man school work day. Monday should be a non-school work day. Monday should be a non-school work day. Huh. Yeah, I guess that would be good. Because it's Halloween, right? And little kids want to stay up all night and eat candy and bounce off the fucking walls. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Sunday sucks for Halloween. It should either be a Friday or Saturday. We should just move it back to the 30th if that kind of shit happens. For sure. Well, good. Thank you, Katie. I was hoping it wasn't lagging. David Zeke, what's up, homie? God, man, it's good to see you here. Good to see you. So, what are you doing, David? What are you going to be doing for Halloween? You going to take the little guy out? You going to dress up with him? You should. You should. I wonder if I should try to trick or treat this year like this. You think I'd be welcomed at the door? Maybe not. I don't know. Just talking to myself. It's just, there's so much I want to talk shit about, and there's so much I want to talk about, but god dang, guys, like there's just so much. I don't even know where to start. Well, after Halloween, yes, after Halloween, a non-school work day. Kind of like that. It's kind of a good idea. Really good idea. And I just haven't seen a lot of people here lately like this, so it's good to see everybody. And normally I have other peeps with us here, but we like I said, we just got back off the road and there's a lot going on. And those of you that watch, Jimmy's truck broke down, so he's planning on going to get that. And Michael just got home, and I don't know what Brittany's doing. She's probably making some bullshit excuse why she can't be here, but it doesn't seem like her. But maybe it is, or maybe she just doesn't like me clowning around. I have no idea. I don't know. But I'm so excited. I want to explode for Halloween. See, David, he wants me to get him a Batman costume. He's going to be Spider. He wants me to get into a Batman costume, and he's going to be Spider-Man. Do it. That would be awesome. You got to go get one of those real cool ones, man, that costs like $1,000. So you're like the real Batman. People can shoot at you and stuff, and it bounces off. That's what it says in the advertisement. I'm not sure if that's really how it works, but it says you can even be shot at. But it sounds like maybe they're trying to kill. I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Nate? I don't know where Nate is. I'll have to call him. Nate has been busy. I guess he was getting into a new place. He was getting into a new house or something, so he's really been buckling down with that and trying to get that all organized. That's the best information I have at the moment. I mean, I see him enough and talk to him enough. I guess I really don't miss him like you guys do. Yeah, I don't know. He's getting into a new house. He's got a new house, and I know he was moving, and it's taken him a little bit of time, like a lot of stuff going on. So I haven't moved in a very long time, so I can't really say how long it would take, but I'm sure it's a lot. Spirit had a Darth Vader one. That's $800. Wow. Darth Vader for $800. But was it real looking? Like, was it super real? Like it would be like super real looking? I don't know. If it's super real looking, it's worth $800. I mean, because I think if Slaughters ever gets out into the world famously, which I plan on really trying to take this guy somewhere, I would want someone to sell my costume for at least $1,000 or so. I would think. You got to be, feeling it, really. Yeah, that's great, Darth. $800. Good Lord, have mercy. That's a lot. Let's see here. $800. Well, I would want someone to dress up like me. Real expensive. But what if someone was going to go as David Zeke or Heidi or Katie? If we had to move, it would take forever. She's right. And one day we will move because, I don't know, I really want to have a really big haunted house. I want to be in a big old haunted house, and I want the walls to rumble and, the candles to flicker. There's a more to meets the eye with that one for me. I like that. I feel at home there. Most people don't feel at home like that. Like if I was sitting down at the table and we were eating and a piece of cake flew by in the air or a drawer opened and a fork flung out into the wall, or I got a story for you. Let me get a little stoned. Let me let that in. Let me let that set in, folks. I'm waiting for that cough. Hold on. See, coughing after you light up like that is just like slapping a fucking tattoo into your body. So anyways, a cool story. I come out of the shower and I was going downstairs. Of course, I came out of the shower and got dressed. I obviously got dressed. So I went downstairs and I opened up the cabinet. I'm looking for this. Now, I open the cabinet like this and I'm looking for this can of soup because Katie's like, I think I'll just do soup and a sandwich for dinner. We'll keep it kind of mellow. Sounds good. I went back up. I said, Katie, there's no can of soup in there. She's like, I already ate that where you were in the shower, but I want to do whatever. So she comes back down and I'm right at the stove. She opens the cabinet and the door falls off. There's no fucking screws in it. How does that happen? Like, I opened it the same time, 5 minutes, it didn't fall. She opens it, it falls off. And this is the truth. And I had to put new screws and I couldn't find any screws. It was too weird. That's too weird. Something must have come back from St. Augustine, folks, with me, and I can't shake it. What do you recommend? Mirrors, holy water, stop clowning around? I don't know. Maybe it'd be kind of cool to have some mischievous little gremlin or ghost here, I think would be fun. Especially for the holidays. Can you imagine? Hey, do me a favor and jump into those kids down there and make them run around like idiots. Or jump into the parents and lay down and play dead. I don't know. You could. How much fun could you have with a friendly ghost like he was your friend? I would have him get into the skeletons and run around my fucking yard, actually. Imagine how cool that would be. I know what I would want to do when I die. going to be my job. So you see a skeleton walking around, you just remember what I said. Yes, it was very bizarre, Katie. They each have their fur. Right? No, right? Are you going to... You could probably sell that haunted cabinet door on eBay for a cool hundo. You know what? You're absolutely right. Especially if I said Dakota Rose Taxidermy touched that cabinet too. And all those spirits, those animals that she carries around. Boy, think about that. There's a lot of dead shit around here. I have freezers full of dead shit. There's got to be a lot of things here. There's got to be a lot of crazy little things the more I think about it. Now you got me wondering about that. But you're right. Maybe a cool hundo. Well, then you're going to have to make me a new cabinet, Dakota, because I think that would be... I don't know if I could match that cabinet because it's old as shit. Anything now is all super designed. It's like got a wood trim. It's indented a little bit. Or hey, we have high-grade pine with the knots. They didn't care about that shit back then. They used some flimsy paperboard and glued Formica on it. So I just sanded that shit down and reaffirmed it. I got freezers of dead shit there too. That's what I'm talking about. I know you do. That's why I said that. Dude, if you could make me, you know what I would like you to try to make me, Dakota? Even if you charge me an arm and a leg. And folks, let me tell you, she is expensive, but it's worth it. Her work is really cool. There's no blue light specials. So cheap work ain't good and good work ain't cheap. You remember that, fuckers. Anyhow, if you could make a stained glass Slaughters the Clown, I'll send you a picture. If you could do that, I would be stoked. You know, there is a mural or a huge portrait of me painted in my haunted hallway. And I rather think it looks rather good, honestly, if I do say so myself. But yeah, it's actually pretty fun. I can't wait till Halloween. I cannot wait to run around and chase kids. It's going to be awesome. That would be great. Thank you, Dakota. That's awesome. So, Katie, you'll have to get out your credit card. That'll be $1,100 probably just to have her draw it. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm just joking around. Really, guys, it's really cool stuff. Dakota, you should definitely, for me, because we actually have a pretty good group of people. It doesn't look like much, but there's much. And there's a lot of numbers here, and people are being quiet. Like I said, it's probably people that just don't like me. I don't care. Suck it up. Suck it up and enjoy it. Anyways, put down your... because I don't know it off the top of my head. Plus, I just burned your stained glass on Instagram so people can see some of that stuff. She has sent me some amazing stuff. She made Katie and I some coffins and all kinds of stuff. And then this one pattern with snakeskin in it, and it's just sick. Like, I absolutely love it. It's absolutely fantastic. Better sell more haunted cabinet doors. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Yes, David, I'm going to have a party this year. I always do. We're probably going to do it on the weekend of Halloween. We do have a few Dakota Rose pieces. We do. We have a few Dakota Rose taxidermy pieces too, not just glass. She's got some good taxidermy here. In death masks. She does death masks. You better come do mine if I'm not here. You and Katie have a box of the stained glass murder mirror and Amish goodies heading your way soon. What? Paul fucking Wellman. What's up, bro? God, it's good to see you. Now, that's one of my really good friends from Colorado. What's up, Joseph? You broke my heart. I've been waiting by the phone all week. Just kidding. Yeah. I felt like a piece of shit, dude, but like everything flies so fast, and then you're on the phone 24/7, and then by the time you're finally settling in, like we were doing investigations at these randomly haunted places. There was so much going on. It was crazy. I mean, there was so much that when I get back to it, it's like, fuck, it's 4:30 in the morning. Should I call? No, I'll do it tomorrow. Then you wake up and it's some other bullshit. Hey, we need you at work. We got this going on, and don't be clowning around. It's that kind of stuff. So I feel bad, but I will get a hold of you, Joseph. I'll probably call you later this evening. I just have to remind myself to get to you. Oh, and I did see the Croc monitor, dude, the baby one, the picture that you posted, and then one you posted today. Those animals are killer. I have one. I love them. They're one of my favorite critters, dude, next to crocodiles, and I absolutely love them. So the more things I could learn about them, the merrier. So I'll definitely be in touch with you. I would call Ricky Martin, but that motherfucker is such a celebrity anymore. You can't even talk to him. I mean, God, we used to hang out all the time. We'd see him. We'd swing by, talk shit. Hell, we were skating Clearwater, get in trouble. Justin was there. But since he's become a celebrity, kissing cobras and sticking his finger in them and shit, I haven't been able to get a hold of him either. But that's it. That guy's cool as fuck, Ricky Martin. And I'm not talking about the singer from Menudo. I'm talking about the real Ricky Martin. The real Ricky Martin. And he's not living La Vida Loca, man. I don't know what the fuck he's living, but he's living it. That's all I got to say. He's living it. Happy week before Halloween. Claire, how are you? I'm sorry if I don't respond right away. I've got so many comments, and then they're like popping, but they're like, it'll be like one bubble will pop, and then it goes, but I can start putting them up now. Bam. Go ahead and show that one there. There she is. We got that one. Boom. Jeff, what's up, bro? What do we got here? Happy Halloween from Claire. That's awesome. Yeah, he is loco. He is the Viva Loca. Oh, one could argue Ricky Martin's are living La Vida Loca. I guess. Claire, I hope you're doing well. Jeff Goldblad, good to see you, buddy. It's getting colder. We should go down and hunt some of those little goofy ass snakes. Let's get those big dinosaur snakes that are eating cars and stuff down there, man. Some of them I've even heard are eating the levees, the whole fucking levees. It's unbelievable. Cars and everything. Python hunters, cars, grizzly bears. I think even an airplane ate one or something, or one ate an airplane. I couldn't believe it. Those snakes are getting far too big down there, man. It's causing a lot of trouble. And if anybody in here that's not commenting, that's FWC, I'm just making jokes. But let's be realistic now, guys. There's a lot more damage being caused by cats and Cocker Spaniels than runaway extinct animals, my friend. Me and Rick will be down there in 2 weeks. Where are you guys heading down? South? You and Ricky going down there? Man, I remember, Jeff, the night we took Ricky down there. That fucking guy. Good thing those pythons weren't cobras, huh, buddy? Those were good times. Oh, my God, that's great. Yeah, I haven't been down that way in a really long time. I really haven't. So I'm kind of looking forward to it, actually. It's kind of neat. Yeah, Jeff does too. Jeff and I had a really good time going down there. But we took Ricky, man, and we found it was crazy, man. What a good time it was. I love going to South Florida. Like, if you're going to go down there and see the wildlife, if you're into wildlife like that, it's cool. I mean, it takes a certain type of person, man. I got to say that a lot of us that do what my day job, if you will, is animals and working with them and big stuff. And there's been a lot of connections, man. And if you want to get anywhere with it, you got to be really like, what's up, Corey? If you really want to get anywhere with it, you really got to focus and listen, and you got to do it. There's a lot of fucking due diligence. Jeff understands. And, we all come out of a different background, from tattooing to piercing to, bingo clubs, if you will. And, I mean, some of the guys here, I mean, there's a lot, bounty hunters. I mean, Jeff's done it all. I've never yet come up to someone that diehard. It's not a hobby. It's like, yeah, I have crocodiles, and I work for IBM. You just don't see it. We're all roughnecks, so I guess it's true that most people who like reptiles are a little bit, few short of a Happy Meal, French fries or cheese, whatever you want to look at it. Brian, what's up, dude? It's good to see you. Brian's here too. God damn, everybody's like popping in, man. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. I'm having a really good time, man. This is so cool. People are talking and coming in and shit, and there's just so much here. And it's good to see you, Corey. I haven't got a chance to see you before in here, so it's kind of cool to see you. Thanks for stopping in. True we are. Yes, I'm. Listen, remember, guys, I'm a little lit. I was melting, wax in here earlier, creating my brew. And so I'm like in another dimension. So if I'm a little slow, don't hold it against me. Well, depends what you want to hold against me, but I mean, as what I mean is, you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean. I'm catching up, though, and I'm watching them. And when I see them come in, I'm going to get them. And maybe later on, as we go on to this, because I'm always 30 minutes in, but, I may get Jimmy, man. Jimmy may pop in here, or Brittany, or somebody may pop on before we leave, and we'll chit-chat, too. I mean, I want to, really kind of go from that. But, man, I'm looking forward to it. Jeff, I think, well, I don't know if you still have it or not. I hope you do. But I think we ought to get out and do some riding, too, man. I was talking to Dan over at the zoo, and he's itching to go for a ride, so maybe we'll just blast them off. I would. I've been eating RSO all day. I'm right there with you. That's good, Jeff. Hey, listen, that's the only way to do it. So I went outside today. Katie and I were getting ready for stuff we're going to do for Halloween, and we're putting things together. And I go outside and we buy all this great shit and I buy a 20-pound bag of ice. My whole refrigerator out of my tiki bar is bad again, which it's okay. You win some, you lose some. I mean, at the end of the day. So we knew we had to go out in public. So I said, if we're going to go out in public, I'm going to burn it up a little bit. So I burned it up a little bit. And you know what I find? That I really don't care what anybody else is doing. They look like farts in the wind, man. And then I can get my shit done. The only thing is you're hyper-focused. So when you go up to somebody at a place of business and you talk to them, which if you know me, you know how I feel. And I'm nice to people when I'm being paid, right? Like that's your job. I'm really hyper-focused on how shitty they really are to you. And I might miss that if I'm not stoned. I might just overlook it. But God, some people really fucking suck. You ask them a question, it's like, I have to get up from looking at my cell phone at my desk and I have to pull my pants up a little bit, slide on over here and help you. It's like really weird. And you do need a new bike, Jeff. It's really weird. I was telling Katie, God, nobody wants to help you anymore. It's like you ask me, it's not my department. Even though your department is aisle 3, we're in aisle 4. You can't say, yeah, that's where that is. No, we're not, Brian. Some of us weigh something. We never even make the win. We just hit the ground. There's a few people that aren't honored enough to be farts. Think about that. A little heavier. Think. Keep thinking. That's it. You got it. That's exactly what I was thinking. Man, look at all you guys here. This is great. I'm stoked. Yes, customer service does suck these days. Yeah, I don't get paid for that. I like that. Or that's not my idea. And I'm really, folks, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a fucking dick. When you're an asshole at me in public, I don't know many people that are worse than me, except maybe Justin. Well, I don't know. Flavio's pretty bad too, but only if you deserve it. So, like, if you're a fucking asshole, I'm going to be one too. I mean, it's a free world. I don't understand. Well, just be polite. And here's another thing, folks. If you're going to stop and fucking read your goddamn receipt when we're out getting something and you stop at the exit door to read it, pull to the fucking side. Because what you're telling me is if you don't pull to the side, you have no fucking respect for the rest of us and you're holding us up. What's up, Ange? Oh, man, now I got to catch up. More people are popping up. Like I said, it's like, bloop, and then all of a sudden it's like, bloop, 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 and then I got to scan back. Brian said that you my favorite turbo. I like you too, Brian. I like you too, man. I smile when I come around the corner and see you in there on your little computer doing your work. And thank you, Ange. I'm trying. Jeff's like, I've seen it. Have I done something rude, Jeff? Or was Justin doing it? I thought I was pretty nice back then, but I don't remember now. People are worse than ever now. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I've been around assholes too, man. Wow, the dropping of the cabinet door summoned all of us here. I think it did. I really did. The work on the car like I get paid just to look at her and the I had on. Yep. Think. Yep. They don't get paid to think. You're right, Katie. They don't. And I know you get upset at me when I trash them, but fuck them. Who cares? They're not paying my bills. If they're going to destroy my day, damn it, I'm going to destroy theirs even bigger. As a matter of fact, don't even come to work because I'm going to embarrass you. I just don't care. And like I don't feel like when I go out I have to be friendly. If I ask for something, I go, excuse me, thanks for being wonderful. I go, hey, what aisle is this in? 10. I don't have to go, thank you for your time. Fuck you, you're being paid. I'm the one that's looking. You should be thanking me for asking you and paying your bills. I feel like that about the people that come to see me. I don't like talking to most people, but I know that there's families that have had a hard week or they've had catastrophes and they want to come in and hold an alligator. Now, folks, I see an alligator every day of my life. Like sometimes it's like pubic hair. You look down and go, fuck, you're still there, and you get the shimmers, but you just don't know what to do. So I look at people like that. But when they come in, I say, hey, man, how you doing? And so I feel like if I have to do it, or any of you at your place have to do it, then it should have to be done for us. Am I right or wrong? I mean, how is that? I don't know. We're at Halloween, so I can be kind of nasty anyway. So like maybe I'll start going shopping like this. Maybe that's what I'll do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out as Slaughters, and then I'll just be real mean, and then nobody will recognize me when I'm normal, Katie. So we go out together and do it and just be mean to everybody that's mean to us, and then we'll be nice to people, like looking like this. Wouldn't it be awesome? Like, hi, would you like a little candy or help to your car? Would it work? No. We're slowing down here. We're slowing down. I want to keep talking. I want to see what people got going on. What's everybody doing, especially for Halloween? Anybody that's not in the state of Florida, Dakota, what are you doing with the kids? Where are you taking them? Are you not taking them anywhere? Because you live out in a haunted house in the middle of the suburb. Well, I wouldn't even say the suburbs. From the pictures I've seen, Dakota, you have pretty cool. I love Joseph. I fucking hate people in general. See, and I thought I was the only one. Like I'm not. I knew I wasn't rare. So when someone goes, "Well, that's not right. You should be better." Why? Why? There's enough people trying to be better. I don't have to be better. Whoa, here we go again with the blast off. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I hate people too. I agree, Joseph. Fuck them. Do it. Shop in your costume. Heidi, I will. Get back down here and I'll take you with me. I might even wear a Santa hat so I can get away with it. Anyways, Ruby's going to be at Emily's. Oh, cool. So what are you going to do? What's Katie got going on here? Katie said, honestly, they would probably love you dressed like that and want to be your friend. We might get better service. You're probably right. Everybody seems to be attracted to clowns. I don't know why. 13th floor in Denver is where we'll be. 13th floor in Denver. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds cool. Joseph Braun, the dude that will trap you with my card if you're watching the show in the supermarket in front of me. I love it. I'll do the same thing. Usually I take someone's card away from them, look them in the face, and just park it away so I can walk through. And they stop. They're like, did he just touch my cart during COVID? Yeah, if you're going to leave it there, I'm going to put COVID all over it, you fuck. What else have we got here? That's so funny. Smoke weed and watch TV. Oh, my God. Look at you. So the 13th floor is a haunted house, and you're going to Halloween? That's so badass. Yeah, old people should know better. Because, the older I get, dude, I know I'm more aware of what I'm doing. So, like, if you're that old and wise, like if people are trying to get somewhere, do you remember when you were young and you could move around quick? You had places to be. So don't hold us up either. And I don't do it. And I'm old to a lot of people. But fuck. God. I totally agree. They just don't care. But people who purposely stop to read the receipt, are the ones that have to open their purse or their wallet. Because I'm not being sexist. This is either sex. So purse or wallet, or if you're a woman and you like a wallet and you're a man that likes a purse, well, fuck it. I like you too. So, and they have to look how slowly they're putting their card in. They have to okay, it doesn't go in that slot. Now, there's a line behind you and we're trying to ring up, right? And here's my favorite. You ready for me to rattle the cage? Look, that look facetious? Why in the fucking hell? Hold on, let me see what Joseph says. From opening until about 1 p.m., no people shopping. Time if you're at the supermarket. After that, we're moving at a normal speed. Fuck out of my way. Okay, fair. He's got boundaries. I like that. When I lived in Boston, people stepped in the middle of the sidewalks reading maps. I used to have to walk on the street. Yeah, you should have walked over. But here's what I want to know. Man, people are going to hate me. So I got to watch how I say it. They always take somebody who really doesn't know how to run a register or even function in society on their own, and they put them on the speed lanes. Why in the fuck would you do that? I think it's geared to make us upset. I think they do that, and there's cameras, and they laugh at us. Look at this guy, bro. His knee's going 100 miles a minute. He's got to get out of here. Let's put the slowest fucking person we have on the speedy checkout. Let's do that. Boop. Hey, have you tried these? They're so good. I tried them with my girlfriend last night. Boop. Oh, I like the new packaging. And you're thinking, fuck you. Put the shit, come the fuck on. How many of you felt like that? Just tell me how many of you felt like that. What, Katie? Or wait patiently by the produce. Turn on until someone, what? Hold on. Let me see this. By the produce, someone has to come in and grab everything in front of you. Oh, my God. You mean when you're looking and somebody cuts right in front of you to grab something? I want to do it too. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to take shit out of their basket and put it in mine. That's what I'm going to start doing. Yep, Jeff, you have been at a checkout with me that happens. So listen, dude, we don't need to be putting people that are not able to function on something where you're trying to speed people through. I'm trying to be polite, but come on, dude, it is what it is. Like, we're not all made to be doing the same thing, Otherwise, I would be a pilot. I don't even like flying. So you're all dead if I get in a plane with me because I don't know what I'm doing. So, just God, I mean, what's wrong with? Why is that even a thing? It's ridiculous. Man, I don't know. I keep looking at the comments. I'm trying to catch up with all of me at lunch hour. Trying to see what that Sadie said. And then Jeff during lunch hour. I can't believe Boston. People would just stop and look at maps. I see that a lot. I mean, I see that a lot at the zoos. And self-checkout, where I take an employee discount, everything is buy one, get one. That's awesome. But it would be my luck that somebody would be catching me. Here's my favorite part about the checkout. So let's just say for a minute that you're a quiet person and you want to go to the checkout, and it's the self-checkout. Okay? Is it just me? Or do those fucking machines scream at you? Hi, welcome to Home Depot. Are you paying with cash or credit? Like, I don't know. Are you asking the whole store? Does it have to be so loud? Would you like a receipt or email? Like, screams it at you. And then it's like, boom. We're sorry, there's an extra piece of merchandise on the scale. And it's like, everybody looks at you and you're like, what the fuck? Those things scream at you. I know it's not just me. They scream. They need to turn them down. It's all trickery. I don't know what they do it for. It's ridiculous. We're like Walmart now, checking your bag and your receipt. Yeah, go fuck yourself. I don't pay a membership to shop here. I didn't sign any rights. You're not asking me nothing. You have to catch me stealing at a buy one, get one. Ain't that right, Joseph? That's how I look at it. I got to look at my bag. Hey, we're going to look in your backpack too. Hey, no, you're not, fuckface. Guess again. I got on a roll with customer service these days. On a roll, because it's the worst it's ever been. And Walmart employees, come on, guys. If you're on here, get the shit together. If you don't like Walmart, dude, settle for something else, man. There's all kinds of places that'll hire you, and you can probably make more money. Fuck, McDonald's is taking care of people now. Jesus. Walmart people. Where's their job fair at, dude? Like, where do they hold this shit? Like, whatever. I like when they try to shame you into doing shit or donating. Oh. Hey, would you like to round up your change for the whatever the fuck of America? No. Would you like to round up your change and give it all to me? That's what I say. No, I'd like to give my change to myself. That's what I say. Nikki! Oh, whoa, we're going fast again. We're going fast. See, McKenna says, you're terrifying. I'm not trying to be terrifying, but I'm saying bad things, so be very careful. I'm bitching right now about customer service. Let's see what Heidi said. Oh. It's all self-checkout now at all Walmart. Paid cashier are the ones watching us bag our own shit. I know. Don't you think it's funny that you're paying them to do the work they should be doing? That's crazy. Do you want to give $1 to save kids today? You know what my favorite part about that is, Jeff? I go, no, but I'll give you $1 to kill them. You should see their face. I try not to do that when Katie's there. She gets so mad at me, dude. No, you got to try to go, no, can I round up $1 to kill them? Some people go, oh my God, you're so silly. And then some people go, you're disgusting. That'll be $7.25. Those are people like to get under their skin because you know what? They're not going to sleep all night. They're going to be like, that guy said, kill children. Fucking ridiculous. Can we have therapy on the Motley Croc show once a month to get slaughters and rant about things that piss us all off? Fuck yeah. And I'm going to say as much as we can until one of the little skunt bags on here go, he's saying bad things and we need to get him off the air. Whoa, man, we're running. Hold on, slow down. I'm coming in. Happy birthday, McKenna, 21. Holy shit, McKenna, you're that old? Good fucking God. I might run this show over talking about that. Jeff, Paul Wellman, you better get up here. Corey, I love it. I see your happy face in there. Oh, my God, I think I have somebody here. Somebody's popping in. Let's see who it is. Let's see. Looks like let me look here. Looks like a skin clown. What kind of fucking makeup is she wearing? Good fucking God. Hold on. She should be popping in a minute. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of slow on me today. So when it pops up, we'll see when you pop in. It's asking. So usually it takes a second. I clicked OK. Bam! There we go. What's going on?
Not much.
I don't hear you at all. I do not hear you. So while she's trying to figure that out, we're still going to bitch about what we're talking about on here. But yeah, the register and stuff. Let's see. Man, Paul, come out, bro, as soon as you can, man. For sure. I got to go study. What are you studying, Jeff? Better be not a roll better joints. Well, I hear you. What do we got here? Yeah, I'll talk to you later, Jeff. It's good to see you. Brittany said I hear both of you. Well, everybody hears you, Brittany, but me. Isn't that weird? Hold on, I can't hear you, but it's okay. That might be my fault. Hold on, let me try something here. I can fix that.
Now?
Just like it is. Are you there?
Yeah.
Wow. It's freezing me up. I'm really sorry, guys, if you can still hear me, but I am frozen up again as usual. It's really pissing me off. Brittany, can you say something?
Testing?
So I got an idea. Everybody's going to have to type in what Brittany says because you guys can hear her, but I can't.
Let me sign back in. I'll just sign back in.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Very, very, very sorry about that. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I don't know why I can't hear you. This is weird. How weird is that? Man, I'm really bummed. Now I'm really irritated. Really irritated. And I'm like frozen where I can't even see you guys anymore. It's like a white prop screen. Oh, get into my ear here. Let me just get into this little grody little ear of mine. I'm just going to try to do an external speaker. Take this off. See what I can do here. Well, I don't know what happened. We just lost Brittany. This is weird. Man, I am so sorry, Katie. We see you clear. Cool. I don't understand. This is like totally cool. I got like so many people on here like right now. I'm trying to add everybody in, and now Brittany's popping back in. And I can't hear anybody yet because it sucks. There's Jimmy. Jimmy, I have clicked you. I see that you're here, bud.
Hey,
you see how it's like going over my face? Ooh, I don't know what anybody can see, but boy, is it strange. There's Jimmy. Hold on, Brittany. I'm popping you in too, and I can't hear anybody yet. So you guys can talk since they can all hear you. You guys can talk amongst each other for just a second because I can't hear any of you. And that's my fault because it's my screwed up shit right here. It's slow as fucking balls. Piece of shit. Audio. Let's see what we got here.
What's up, Jimmy?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yep, good. I underdressed.
AirPods,
I didn't know he was going to be dressed up.
Hold on. I'm trying to do this. I see my microphone's working.
Shit.
Let's see what I got here.
Slaughters is back, y'all.
I see that.
Dude, I don't know why I can't hear you guys. I'm so upset about that.
It's so weird. We hear him just. Do you?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Not anymore.
Oh, yeah. Not. Is he messing around?
I have no idea. Now he's gone.
I think he. All right.
What just happened?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, something spooky's going on, Jimmy.
True. Very true.
Something spooky going on.
Hey, those nickels, let me tell you something. Okay. Holy shit.
Did you see them? Like, you can actually see them in the clip.
Yeah, it was like one after another.
Yeah, there was more than one. We thought
I
it
think
was
there
like
3 or 4 total.
Yeah, you were getting totally pinged. I loved that you were like, they didn't have nickels back in that time.
Well, they had nickels, but they were new nickels.
I know. I don't know where they came from.
How the hell did they get nickels that look like that? I mean, they were crisp.
Well, what's really weird, too, is when we first went in there, the shelves were empty, like next to us. The shelves were completely empty. Completely empty. So I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know. The first one, I was like, okay. But then when they thrown, I was like, what the heck? I was like, I've never had that happen.
Yeah. Well, what's funny
but after you said that it's happened to you, that's crazy. You know, like that was something on a norm.
Yeah. In 2011, we used to get pinged with these little tiny rocks, like little tiny rocks, and then pennies, and we had dimes. Those were the most common. Now, the pennies were in the room, which we thought was really weird because the pennies were in the room with our EMF reader. You would jam them in. The copper helped like basically keep away certain signals so you could lock it in better.
Okay.
So we always had 2 pennies on the shelf and we'd leave them there. But we had the pennies inside the devices when we'd go in and close, and then we were getting pinged by pennies. So we're like, what the heck is going on?
Now, let me ask you a question. Like those quarters,
Yeah, yeah.
nickels, they were being thrown.
Yeah.
You know how like spirits attached to things and stuff like that. Those are just being objects thrown. I didn't keep any of them. Just let's correct that. Right? I didn't keep any of
No,
them.
don't
But
bring anything
if you
home.
did keep something like that, most likely nothing would be attached to something like that, right? Like a nickel like that.
No, not like a nickel or something like that. But the thing is like they always tell you never take anything from a haunted building.
Yeah.
So because it was in the haunted building, it could potentially have something, but I wouldn't think not like change that, and when they tell you stuff like that, they say don't take original stone or rocks or, things that you find while you're investigating, because those could be tokens that are purposely let out for you to take home, if that makes
So
sense.
that hair would have been bad to take.
Katie just said he might lock back on. Just hang on. He might log back on. That is what Katie is saying right now. For those who are still watching, wondering what happened to Slaughters, he's gone.
He disappeared.
And for those of you listening, what Jimmy and I are talking about is we were just doing an investigation last week in St. Augustine, Troy, myself. And I'm popping in and out.
What the heck just happened?
I'm just trying to keep it going for poor Troy while he's figuring out his technical issues. But anyway, we were doing an investigation with a psychic, Michael Bodine, celebrity psychic Michael Bodine, and we went to a location, and of course Marsha was there too. We went to a location in St. Augustine, and I can honestly say there was some really crazy stuff that happened and transpired that night in that building, for sure.
Trey.
It's Jimmy. I will say, Jimmy, though, you held your own. You held your own in that room because you were all kind of being touched and creeped up on by all different types of weird entities, and you were holding your own, bro.
I was having a blast with it. I thought, especially when Michael was like, "This one's bad," and when he told us what this guy did, I was like, "Oh, great! I feel all the hair on the back of my neck was standing up, and I was like, oh my God." I'm like, okay, well, I do have long hair.
We just
Yeah.
But it was like we fed you to the wolves. That was what it was like. Jimmy, you go all the way to the back, bro, and just sit on the floor by the child that's sitting next to you. It's like, what's up, kid? I'm like, what's up? Which, for the record, that child was not there. It was a dead spirit.
Oh, so it was not the kid?
Interesting. What?
Was that the kid that was with us in the room? Was that the same kid though that you've dealt with in the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was actually earlier today, I was telling Troy I have a photograph of him.
Really?
I have it. I have to go back through my old, it's in one of my old laptops, but yeah, I have it. I just pulled it out recently too, a couple months back to show somebody. So for some reason that building and
the sister never showed up, right?
No, we never saw her. I never saw her.
Well, it was probably because of the damn ghost hunting party that came in the building. She's probably like, see you later, I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Well, she was like, in that building alone, like they must have captured, God, 300 plus photos, if not more, from what I was told in regarding, like, allegedly from her own pictures. And the ones I saw, there were dozens. Clear as day. So.
You know what really interests me is the fact that prison dated back, to the mid 1600s?
Oh, yeah.
And, he said pirates and stuff. I'd be very curious on, if any big name pirates, wherever,
there?
Yeah, was in there and then, ended up, passing on there or getting out and, going back and selling but.
Yeah. Well, it's just sad because knowing the history of the building, it was literally like a place for so many souls to come in and out of. And they're, they weren't treated the best, obviously, because it was a prison. So there's just a lot that, transpired there and a lot of oppression that stayed kind of in the building, which doesn't help in a sense,
Well, then when Troy and I rode back later that night, we did see that cat that was roaming.
The black cat.
Yep. No tail. Black cat.
Which
Yep.
I went back through my notes. That's the cat. The cat has
Really?
no tail. Yeah, that's the cat. I did go back through my notes to see, especially from people that have been in the hospital right next door. And that's the cat. The cat has no tail. That was the distinct thing I wanted to verify, but that's really weird. But yeah, yeah. And he's
You
the
see,
ghost cat. He lives there. So
Joseph wrote, haunted prisons are on my list of places to visit. And
prisons are, yeah, that's, man.
well, then Troy and I also got to go to a couple years ago. We went to the Mansfield, right? Mansfield Prison in Ohio.
Mansfield Prison. Yep. And you guys got a lot of footage there too. You guys were
Boy,
filming there.
that place was nuts. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. I mean, we didn't really do, I mean, we were doing our own little goofing off, thing. We weren't doing it, with a group or anything, but we had a lot of fun there, and it's just the place is gigantic. And people, I mean, I was in cells and it was very, but
that's a place we need to go back to, and we need to go back and do an investigation there for sure, because it would, those are the places that have the most, there's a lot of energy that sticks around. A lot of those guys stick around, especially when you go down like the death row. That's where it gets really creeped out.
That's where I'd like to go do stuff, is like that area, death row and stuff. I think that would be, you got a lot of negative energy probably with that. And, a lot of unsettled spirits, and, maybe spirits that can be helped to move, past, and they just haven't had a chance to do it yet. Maybe that's something we could look into.
I've always wanted to go into a lot of abandoned homes and buildings, because I've always felt like the ones, if you look online, there's a lot of people that go into like do abandoned, we're going into the abandoned buildings and things like that. And if you look, it almost looks like they left overnight. Like, what was their reason to leave everything behind? Like paperwork, everything, So those are the buildings I've personally always wanted to go and investigate, because I've always wondered what was left behind, like what energy, what attachments were left behind there, or if there was anything brought there and they left because of it, And so I've always found abandoned buildings and abandoned homes to be very interesting, and always something to look into for me personally to investigate.
Yeah, when we were when Sarah, myself, and a few other guys, we were in Pennsylvania. This was probably 6 years ago or so, and maybe even longer. But we were doing a place called the Big Butler Fair in Butler, Pennsylvania, and we were doing shows and stuff. And there was a paranormal team that was local there, and they asked if we wanted to join them. We went to an old, I think it was a psychiatric hospital, and they got rights to go in. The place was humongous, and they still had all the old beds, desks, chairs, all that was still left in this building. And like you said, why was all of that left? Why did all those cots get left in those rooms? And it was uneasy in a lot of the places in there, but we did get like the flashlight, the on and off with the light. We got a lot of that.
The communication.
Yeah, we got a lot of that, but nothing extremely, exciting. But it was definitely something cool to go do. And like you said, just that cool old building, and a lot of stories in that place. So
yeah. A lot of there's a couple hospitals here in Florida that actually closed up, but there were a lot of haunted hospitals here. What is it called? Like Sunnyland or Sunnyville?
Sunnyland sounds familiar. Sunnyland?
Something like that. There was one in Tallahassee, one in Orlando. Anyway, the one I believe in Tallahassee had to close up because there was a amateur, and I say amateur because a lot of people think, oh, I'll just go ghost hunting and I'll go and do these haunted buildings. And without the proper learning, you can't just go run around in buildings you don't know anything about. And so I guess this kid wasn't paying attention, and it's horrible. He I guess fell to his death through the elevator shaft.
Wow.
Because they were running around in the dark and they weren't paying attention. And so the building, and they fought trespassers all the time because the building was dilapidated, but because it was a psychiatric hospital and there was rumors of alleged, mistreating and abusing to patients, and it was tortured people and things like that from the research and history of it, they closed it up, and they closed it up, I think like in the 80s or something like that, or even earlier than that. And so anyway, it basically sat dilapidating and just falling to pieces. But, you know, paranormal people would try and sneak in all the time to like see what they could pick up. And when that kid finally died, which was horrible, they finally were like, we're tearing it down because we can't keep fighting off all these people, you know. But the one I think in Orlando is still around because in 2010, I investigated the grounds. I knew a lady who was working in some of the current, like there's like 4 buildings that are currently turned into offices for some of the nursing stuff. And so I was talking with her, and she's like, come by and I'll take you around the property and I'll show it to you. And it's like, it's a really eerie feeling. Like the swimming pool is still there where they would take the patients that couldn't walk and they'd have to go in by wheelchair. Like, so there's a ramp that goes into the pool that they would literally take the wheelchair straight into the pool, take them out of the wheelchair and like help them around. But like, there's it's just a dark feeling to that ground. I can't explain it. The EVPs we got from it were just out of control. Like it was just so like class A EVPs. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't know if I want to come back here because the feeling I had was just so dark and ominous. Like there were points where I just wanted to break down and cry. Like I just felt so bad, you know, like you just imagine what these poor people were going through. And so, you know, the rumors of abuse was quite large for those in those days on those types of hospitals. And you see it a lot on a lot of shows when they go and investigate those. They're like, oh, there was alleged abuse here and things like that. And you wonder, you go, you know, God, those poor souls, they were already suffering.
A lot of emotions and sadness and anger and, you know, all the not so good side of, you know, people, you know, that they were mistreated, you know, what are they supposed to feel, you know? But yeah, that's sad that those spirits are, you know, even in the afterlife, they're still, you know, feeling that. They're still dealing with that same negativity in their life, which sucks big time.
Yeah, and they call those earthbound, you know, they call those the earthbound souls that didn't cross for whatever reason they stayed. Or, you know, like from what we've learned is some of them don't know they're dead. There are some that are afraid to cross over. They're afraid what's on the other side waiting for them, you know, and it's just, we'll never really know the whole truth until we know. But,
exactly.
you know, but, you know, it is, we're just trying to prove the existence that there, you know, there is an afterlife. And it was funny today, there's a psychic, her name is Sarah Lemons. I never pronounced her last name correctly. Excuse me. Messed it up probably. But anyway, she was like, you'll never hear me saying this ever again, but I'm just going to say it once. You know, the veil is really sheer right now. It's very sheer for some reason. And so there's a lot of things happening that normally don't happen. And it's very, very sheer. And she was saying it happens quite a bit. There's certain times of the year that it happens. So I guess people were asking her and she's like, yes, I hate saying it, but yes, the sheer is, the veil is sheer. You know, it's very weak right now, but I don't know what's going on with Troy. I guess,
I guess he couldn't get back on.
I don't know. I am not sure.
Well, I figure there's only 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. I'm assuming, well, I know sometimes he runs a little over, so I will give him a minute and see if by any chance he gets back on. If not, I guess you and I will be ending tonight's segment.
Yep.
So I'll ask you a question, Jimmy. What would be a location that you would like to go to?
Hang on. Troy just sent something. I think there's a new.
Oh, there is. There's a new one.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, just
do I leave this studio and then just go back in?
Yeah, and we'll go through the new link.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Hear me? Boom. Can you guys hear me? I am so sorry about that. So my whole entire Wi-Fi crashed. He's trying, can't completely log out. It completely crashed on me and bumped you guys out. I'm so sorry for you guys. I feel terrible. I'm sorry I cut you guys and Jimmy off. I didn't want to end the show quite like that. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me tell him. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Oh man. See if Brittany's back yet. Okay. I'm trying to see if Brittany's back. I can't see. Is she here? Okay. Are you there? Hold on. I don't see her anywhere. She says she's here, but I don't see her. Okay, well, I don't see her, so she said she's here. I'm gonna tell her to log out and come back. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and send a hold on a second. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna try this one more time, B. I will send you one more link to where I'm at right at the moment. Because the other one went in, you're probably at the one that cut off, and I just had to restart. So I'm on a different stream. Hold on. I'm back on, so hold on. Boom. All right, hold on. Try that link. There we go. We're going to have her try that link, see if I can get her back. I don't know what happened there. It was so weird. Said she's backstage, but I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, there I am. Brian, I really sucked about that. But that was really shitty on my behalf. I'm sorry about that. I can't seem to get them coming back in. Here we go. Jimmy.
I got it.
Bro, I'm so sorry. You know what? I'm going to run the show longer just because I fucked up and I want to talk to you guys. So I sent Brittany. Brittany said she's backstage, but I told her.
Yeah, no. So I had to go back into the old one.
Go back into the old one.
Yep, I did. I tried the new one. It wouldn't work. So go back in the old one.
Go to the first link I sent. The very first. There she is. Let's see here. She is at her. Boom. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Woo! Joseph, glad you hung in there. Sorry about that. I knocked us down to we lowered all that, but I wanted to hear what you guys were talking about, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I missed you, and I don't know what happened, but the whole internet went crazy. Yeah, my whole screen logged, and then you guys went silent. And then you both were like, Brittany was like lashing, and then Jimmy was sitting back in his chair, and it froze, and I couldn't hear shit. So the only way to clear it up was to come back. I hate that when you get one signal and it's just like fucked.
Agreed.
But we're running we're 3 minutes over. Fuck it, I don't care. I hope everybody can hear it. God, just
Bro, so underdressed for this? I can't even.
You're underdressed? I know.
Yeah, look at you.
Disgusted. I know, bro. I told you that it's the weekend before Halloween. I got to come out as, the good. Do I look good?
You look great.
Nice.
I really wasn't frozen. I was just admiring how cool that felt.
I was about to just hit the escape button if that was the case.
Escape, right? You're looking.
Oh, man.
I feel like Jimmy when I got all my hair down. I feel like I'm driving the truck now.
Or it feels like your younger days.
Yeah, but I'm living through you vicariously. Like when you can lean down, you can feel the hair blowing, or you whip it like that over your shoulder. And you go, "What'd you say?"
Yeah, it was like us riding around in that little scooter thing.
I had a good time with that.
I got the footage of that today, and I can honestly tell you it is the funniest video because you're so tight and compact, and Troy's elbow is like all up in your arm.
This is the best one.
Like in your face, I mean.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that picture is great.
I love it. Now this is more for us, folks.
Yeah, I love it. Look at freaking Michael with his cigar. Do you
I
see
know.
that?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my god! Well, when you guys were on the mopeds and you guys were coming towards the cart when we were filming, it was so great because you've got Troy was kind of weaving like this, you were like this, and then Michael's got his hat and his cigar, and I'm just looking at this video going, oh my god, this is Here Comes Trouble, friggin' down St. Augustine's main back streets. This is ridiculous. This is trouble.
Well, Troy and I we rode all the way past St. Augustine Alligator Farm that night.
I know, dude. Oh my!
We tried to find an open
awesome.
gas. It was ridiculous.
No, St. Augustine closes up. When St. Augustine closes up, the only thing you'll find is a Denny's. That's it. And the city's done. Couple of bars stay open till 2. But yeah, we were at Denny's.
Were you really?
Yeah, we were at Denny's, and Marcia decided to order one pancake. And all of us were like, who orders one pancake? And the waitress literally turns to Marcia and all of us and was like, old people do. And we're like, oh. And Marcia turns and is like, how bad do you want a tip tonight?
Wow.
It was really funny. It was hilarious.
Oh my God, dude. She said that?
Yeah. And then she the poor waitress kept digging herself a hole. And we're just like, just stop. Just stop. And Marsha was laughing so hard. She was literally crying. And we were all crying.
That's amazing.
When we walked in towards the end of the night,
names.
you guys were all laughing and stuff. And then Troy and I, we showed up and basically we just turned right back around and walked out. Because
they were like, are they coming? And I said, I don't know what they're doing or whatever. And I said, I literally had just said to Michael, because Michael goes, oh, are they coming back or whatever? And I said, oh, maybe. And then literally, as I said that statement, you guys came walking in the door, and I was like, "Oh, speak of the devil, there they are." They were right here,
dude. Yeah, Joseph, you absolutely need to go to St. Augustine, man, for sure. Because dude, for sure, it's one of the. Listen, man, I had a good time, and ghosts are so pissed off they're throwing fucking shit at Jimmy.
That's true.
But that one that came, that one that came through the wall and looked you in the face, he said, and then looked back. I was like, "Oh,
Jimmy,
God, what the hell is going on in here?"
Yeah, but I didn't see him. I felt them, but I didn't see them.
Brittany sent me a clip the other night when in your shirt down by your dingling, it wiggled really weird, and I said, "There's a child in here," and that's exactly where I saw it. And Michael goes, "Yeah, right there in front of him to his left." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I saw the shirt. It got pulled a little bit. It was crazy.
Yeah, and then I went to say, I don't know how much you got, but that's when I saw that little kid by you. Dude, they were really revealing that night. I'm really getting a kick out of it, legit. That was really fun.
Yeah. It was a good time. That face near you, though, Jimmy, was... I think you just noticed the names. That's
funny.
What? What's wrong?
So funny.
Jimbo Slice and Ass Rat. Brittany's name is Ass Rat, though.
It is. That's my nickname. It's always been my nickname.
Well,
it's upgraded.
It was B-Rat when she was little because she was a brat, and then it was Butt Rat when she was a little bit older, and then you were a brat when you were little. You were very you were chosen. You were the chosen one.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Call it
you could do no wrong. Hey, I think while we're out, we'll get Brittany some candy. She's the youngest, okay? She deserves that. You guys already had your day of getting candy. You fuckers. Yeah, that was Brittany. So I just started calling her Ass Rat, but people don't understand that if you're in professional meetings, so.
Yeah, we can't say that when we go into places. We were like, wait, what?
Dude, I seriously will start the Slaughter Show. I swear to God, I'll start it. It will be earlier. You missed everything. So if you go back.
I have to watch from the beginning. I was on the road.
Yeah, we were talking with Joseph. We were ripping on Joseph Mazzona. We were all talking about asshole people in line. Here's another one for you, Joseph.
Oh, boy.
No, I got one I want to ask him because he's back. It says, I've definitely pissed off some ghosts. I'm pretty sure my asshole nature carried over into the afterlife. Yeah, he would be. Well, you might be an asshole ghost too. That'd be cool. But at the end of the day, let's think about this. If you're in line at a supermarket and you have your groceries, and some of us get some things that are open like vegetables and stuff, and somebody in front of you stinks, like they either shit their pants or they're trying to pickle sausage under their arms or whatever it is that they think they're doing. Are you an asshole to say, listen, your biohazard salt that you've just put on me and my family and my groceries has to stop? Are you an asshole for calling that out, or are you the fucking asshole for going there like that, smelling that way? Who's the asshole? That's what I want to know.
Calling it out.
How do you feel about that, Jimmy? While I'm waiting on Joseph, how do you feel?
I don't want to smell anybody, but honestly, I'd probably just keep going and just get my shit and leave. So.
That's why ghosts fucking touch his neck and stuff, Brittany, and he's gentle. He's gentle.
I said he was our ghost bait. We sent him to the wolves in the corner because all the entities were.
Joseph said, "Okay, here he responded." Ready? Joseph said, "The smelly one is the asshole." Okay, there it is, folks.
Oh, Joseph was the one he wanted to go to St. Augustine too, and he was the one that was talking about prison, the haunted prison and stuff. Yeah.
He said I would definitely say the same shit, and then Corey said, "The stinky fucker is the asshole." Hell yes, and see, that's right. Thank you, Corey. Once again, the stinky fucker is the asshole. Oh, that's what I wanted to know. We got to be careful, guys, because I am broadcasting to Facebook too, and they're sensitive. My God.
I'm not the one saying
if you say anything that's sensitive, let me say it again. I'm going to say white trash. Let me tell you why I say that. So a while ago, we were talking about Halloween Horror Nights, which is right now. Hold on, let me see. He says, I actually left my cart in line and walked away from people stinking in the line. Yeah, I would too, because I would too. So here's the funny part. I used to work out there. Back in 2017, we did the dirt bikes. We did the stunt riding for the Halloween Horror Nights. You know, they call it stunt riding if you want. It's just ripping holes in the ground and making noise. But at the end of the day, he said, well, so now after COVID, he said, well, I guess there's probably not going to be any Halloween Horror Nights anymore because they're raising everything to $15 an hour. So the tickets will be $700 a night or whatever. And I said, that's okay. That'll keep all the white trash out of the place that get drunk and shit in the street and fuck with the characters and yank on people and punch people in the dark. And Facebook banned me because I said white trash. Okay. And then they sent me and they said to me, they said in their little writing, I don't know if I'm getting it exactly the way they said it, but I screenshotted it somewhere, but it said, you're only allowed to talk about something pertaining to you. Like, so in other words, they were saying if you wanted to use any racial derogative things of that authenticity, you had to be that race. Right. So I said, well, I wrote them back. I said, well, I'm white trash. Have you seen me? Look at my page. Like, all right, what more do you want? I was talking about me. Now we can't go there and act like clowns. I don't understand what they were saying. So I guess you're not allowed to say white trash or use it in writing. So now I'm using it as a story. I'm not calling any one of you white trash, no matter what my opinion is of you, Brittany and Jimmy. I'm talking about it as a story. So it's not an opinion. We're not saying it to anybody. We're not being derogative. We were talking about a situation, Facebook, so you better not ban me. Oh, my other rule is if you open it and eat and drink in line, it's free.
Guys,
I'm going to start doing that then. I like that. That's pretty cool. Because if I open it and eat and drink in a line, it's free. Okay, Jimmy, we're going to do that.
I'm going to leave you guys to it. I got to get going. I just wanted to pop in and say hi.
Well, we're going to pop off. I just want to make sure I came back and didn't end it like where I didn't get to see you guys because I was really excited to see you.
Yeah. No, and we had a lot to talk about. We should do it again. We have Halloween coming up in a week. Oh,
I know. It's going to be cool, man. I'm pretty excited. Well, go ahead, Brittany. I'm just going to go ahead and end you early because I know you want to go. Goodbye. Anyway, see, that's how quick we get rid of Brittany. Isn't that great, guys? Because she would linger. She would just linger. And so I want to let us go like fun. It's been great, Jimmy. I'll get a hold of you momentarily. I'll just give you a buzz back and holler at you real quick. But it's been awesome here. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. Hopefully the rest of the thing. See you later, Brian. Thanks for coming in. Joseph, everybody who's in here. I really appreciate everybody being here. So I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast. But thanks for coming and supporting. Keep rocking out with your Croc out. We're going to try to make it as funny as we can or as spooky as we can or as many animal things. And remember, Jimmy's got a park coming here in a few, so we'll be talking about that as well. And I definitely will, Joe. Take care.